Hello and welcome to today's video. Today's video was a recommendation from one of my YouTube subscribers, and they asked me if I could look at Swipe. So Swipe's actually a very interesting coin. I personally actually traded it myself when we were around the back in, I think it was August. Yeah, August. I was accumulating around the 180 mark, and then I sold pretty much at about 450 to 480. So I traded the initial pump, and since then I've really I like it as a project, and I've been really looking for an entry on it. I've been waiting, well, until now really, to kind of look at a good point to buy. As you can see on the Trend Smasher indicator, we've been mostly red now since that top. And the 14th of August. So again, the Trend Smasher is basically cheating, and just having this basically just makes trading so much easier, makes things so much more simple. So let's have a look now at how we're looking. And so I've actually been accumulating HODL position on Swipe. This is for my long-term position. So we had some warning signs here and here that if you're in a short, to consider, tightening up your stops if you are in a short. So that is what I did. I was in a short up here and I exited here. Since then, really, I've just been waiting. We can see here on the 6 hour, we've closed 2 green candles in a row. And so we've not really done that for, since the 19th of October. However, we really have to be aware that the general trend has been down. So we can see. So we have to be aware that the long-term trend is down. So of course we are bearish biased on Swipe. However, we are starting to see some early signs of a reversal. We have buy signals here, and 2 green candles. So if I was in a short still, I would be exiting here. It's a bit too early for me personally to start adding leverage position. I'm buying my HODL stack. However, adding leverage, I'm not doing that yet. It's just not bullish enough yet for me to consider, going into a long here. You can see that the price change oscillator is in the red zone, which is bearish. RSI is in the red zone, which is bearish. However, volume is in the green zone, and so that's actually a very good sign. You like to see bullish volume. Even in a downtrend, that shows that the downtrend is getting weaker. If the bullish volume is picking up, even though the price is going down, it's always a good sign to start seeing that. So, as we're not able to look at the longer time period, let's go into the 6 hour in a bit more detail. So let's have a look over here. So these are just some extra indicators I look at, and some are just your generic Bollinger Bands, and some are indicators I've developed or added things to other indicators. So we can see here that we're in the middle of the Bollinger Band, so we're not overextended or underextended. My Smasher candle trends are all in the red, which means we are bearish biased. So this isn't an area where you want to be going long looking at this. However, if you're in a short, if I was in a short, I would consider exiting because we've had green candles. However, this isn't like I'm not comfortable going into a long here. So let's have a look then at my the RSI down here. Whoops. So you can see here we're having bullish divergence. The RSI down here is making higher highs, and the price is making, you can just can kind of just fit it down there really, but we can see that the price is generally making lower lows. So we can see that there is on the 6 hour bullish divergence. There's also bullish divergence on my volume trend, which looks at volume. So we can see here that we also have bullish divergence on the volume indicator, which is another sign that the bearish volume, the momentum of the bearish volume is slowing down. So we are looking for a reversal soon. And to me, it looks like, although we're bearish biased, it looks like we are close to bottoming out on the swipe. So I would be exiting any shorts and looking for some stronger confirmation of the reversal, and then consider entering some longs. Obviously, this isn't financial advice. Do your own due diligence. This is just my opinion based off the indicators that I have developed. We can also look at the volume-weighted MACD. So the volume-weighted MACD combines volume and MACD into one indicator, and we can see here that it was very strong up here, and it's getting weaker and weaker as we're going down. So again, this just shows you that there is bullish divergence on the volume-weighted MACD as well. So we can see here that it looks like bearish momentum is slowing down, and we are ready for a reversal to the upside on swipe. I wouldn't go for a long just yet. Like I said, I would wait for these to start turning a bit more green, so for the price, RSI and volume to go up a little bit before I really jump in. However, with all these divergences on the volume-weighted MACD and RSI, it's definitely looking prime for a move up, in my opinion. Obviously, I mean, you can enter a, for those that want to take on more risk, you can enter an early long here. We are closing green candles, which is a very good sign. However, for me personally, I want to wait for just a bit more confirmation before I jump in on the 6 hour. But it is starting to look good and prime for a move up. Okay, so that's on the 6 hour. Let's look at the 2 hour. So let's look over here. So on the other hand, 2 hours looking much more bullish actually. The volume trend, long term and short term, are both green. Medium term is red, but overall we're mostly green. There's nothing really on RSI really. Volume weighted MACD is also flipping green. So, and let's look at volume waves. Volume waves are also turning green and giving a buy signal. So at 2 hour, I'd be very, unlike the 6 hour, 2 hour looks like a very nice long opportunity. Let's just see. So we still have red candles on the 2 hour though. So unlike 6 hour, I like how the RSI volume and price action is starting to look. So on the 2 hour, I'd probably start entering longs as soon as we close a green candle. It doesn't look like we're going to do that just yet, so it might just be the next candle or so. But in summary, the 6 hour is overall the trend is bearish. However, we are starting to see bullish reversal. If you want to take a bit more risk, I think it could be fine here really to take an early long. However, for me personally, I just want to wait for that little bit extra confirmation before going into it. On the 2 hour, we have red candles, so I will wait just for confirmation of a green candle, but everything else is looking very nice on the 2 hour for swipe at the moment. To sum that all up, trend is bearish. However, the bearish trend seems to be weakening, and we are starting to see some early signs of a bullish reversal on the cards for swipe. So now we're just looking just for a few extra little bullish signs before entering some longs here. The bearish momentum just does seem to be getting weaker at this stage, so I'm looking to enter some longs on swipe soon. So that is swipe. If anyone has any questions, feedback, any suggestions for any coins I should look at in the future, then comment down below. Give me a thumbs up, it really helps. And subscribing to my YouTube channel also really helps out. If you want to get more updates, then you can just follow me at my Twitter, which is @SmasherCrypto. Alright, have a good one.